So chapter 2, verses 1 through 22, we have the warning against false teachers, and the first subdivision comprises chapter 2, verse 1, the danger of false teachers. Peter begins his warning with the lesson of history. In the past, there arose false prophets also among the people. There were people, in this context, Peter's referring to the Jewish people in all of Jewish history. While God declared his revelation to the true prophets, false prophets were doing the work of deception. Having stated that historical truth, he then makes the application. Just as there were false prophets in the past, false teachers will arise and they will affect the Jewish believers to whom Peter is writing. The program of false teachers is to privately bring in destructive heresies. The Greek reads, heresies of destruction. This is a Hebrewism, and it shows that while Peter was writing in Greek, he was thinking in Hebrew. The content of these heresies of destruction is denying even the master that brought them. In other words, the false teachers will deny both the person and the work of Yeshua the Messiah. Denying the master refers to the person of the Messiah, that bought them refers to the work of the Messiah. The Greek word for bought is agorazo, and it means to purchase by redemption. And the Messiah provided redemption for these men, which shows that redemption is unlimited. The atonement is unlimited. Those who are strict five-point Calvinists believe a limited atonement, which means Yeshua died and provided salvation only for the elect. While this may be a logical sense in light of the previous points of Calvinism, it's not exegetically true. Literally speaking, redemption was unlimited, and atonement was unlimited because it was provided for all. According to this passage, Yeshua provided redemption even for those who deny him. Peter shows that salvation was provided for all people, the elect and the non-elect. Salvation is only applied to those who do believe, and only the elect will believe. However, it is still true that salvation was provided for all, and that includes those false teachers who deny the master that bought them. The Greek word used for master in this verse is the word from which the English word despot comes from. In contemporary English, the word despot has a negative connotation, but it does not necessarily have that connotation in the Greek. In the Greek, despot means complete ownership and mastery. Therefore, Yeshua had complete ownership and mastery even over those who deny him. The term emphasizes Messiah as the absolute ruler who possesses unlimited power, and the use of that power cannot be prevented. When that power is used against the false teachers, the judgment will be unpreventable. Because the false teachers deny him with their destructive heresies, the result will be to bring upon themselves swift destruction. Having rejected the promised salvation, they're now subject to the judgment of God. Now, the second subdivision, comprising verse 2 and the first part of verse 3, we deal with the deeds, or Peter deals with the deeds of false teachers. And false teachers are guilty of three specific deeds. First, in the first part of verse 2, they will infect others. He writes, and many shall follow their lasciviousness doings. Their immorality will be the drawing card to attract some of these church members. Secondly, in the second part of verse 2, false teachers will bring discredit to the faith. Because of them, Peter writes, the way of the truth shall be evil spoken of. Third, in the first part of verse 3, false teachers will make people a product of merchandise. They only seek to make money out of the faith. Their problem is one of covetousness and of seeking to rule over other believers.
The full length of this particular video presentation is 24 minutes. This brief sample should help to demonstrate the depth and quality of these teachings and recordings. There are 17 video lectures, 10 hours of teaching content for this course on the Messianic Jewish Epistles, Part 2. To order this or another online course, visit us at www.arielcollege.com.